Hello, this is the Haunted Informer, and today I'm giving you my 15th volume of Silicone Mask Weekly. Here is the Necromancer, and this is actually the resculpt of the mask. I think it looks great with those built-in goggles/glasses into his eyes there, and you can see metal exposed on the side of his head, and he has those great big gears for his ears. So I think it's an overall really cool mask. And here is the corpse version of the mask, and there's lots of really cool detail on this, where you can see the skin is decomposing and rotting, and you can see all that really good detail of that metal sticking out of the skin. So I really enjoy how this looks. And this is the pale variant of the Necromancer, and it is very pale. You can see they did a great job at that, and you can definitely see all of those metal pieces really stick out with the paint job because it is a pale variant, and I really like how that contrast works. You could use this version for the backstory of people that live in a wasteland but are constantly staying indoors, so that could explain why his skin is so pale. Here is the classic flesh version of the Necromancer, and this would work really well in sci-fi themed haunts, or steampunk, or junkyard, or wasteland. You can incorporate this mask into all those storylines where he is a creature that is going around just going crazy, trying to survive the wasteland, and eating people, and doing all kinds of crazy things like that. And in a sci-fi theme, you could have him be a scavenger, looking for pieces and parts to build a new spaceship. You could have all kinds of fun with making different storylines for this mask. And here is the Swarm Silicone Mask from Immortal Masks. And he is a killer bug ready to haunt your nightmares. And I'm going to start out talking about the Mantis variant. And this looks exactly like a praying mantis. I think they knocked the details out of the park with the sculpts and the painting and all the work they did on this mask. He has some antennae there, and you actually look out of the nostrils right here on the mask. That works really well, and I really like how they sculpted the teeth on here. It's a very intimidating, creepy character. I definitely recommend using all the variants of this mask in a bug infestation room, where a room is supposed to be completely taken over by bugs, and that would be really cool in a haunted house, especially since you could use projection mapping to accentuate that detail. So you already have that creepy character in the room, and then you see the projections of all those bugs crawling over the tabletops and the walls. So that would all work really well in a scene and a haunted attraction. You could also use the Mantis version of this mask in an outdoor environment for your haunted trail, because you could believe that this praying mantis is hiding in those corn stalks and waiting for their prey and then attacks. So that would work really well in both an indoor and outdoor environment for your haunted attraction. And this is the Murder Hornet variant of Swarm, and they're very angry. You could have the sound effects of the hornets flying around, and there could be some broken nests. You could have multiple actors with these Murder Hornet masks, so you feel like you're getting attacked by a swarm of them instead of just one solo hornet coming after you. You could also have props of oversized hornets on the walls and the ceiling, so you could have all those props of nests, broken nests, and you could have all those hornets coming out of them, and then you have all those actors dressed up as hornets, so it'd be really intense with all the sound effects and everything. And here is the roach variant of Swarm, and you can make a really disgusting, creepy, crawly room with this, because you could have a whole bunch of props of little roaches all over the walls, and you could use strobing effects to make it look like the roaches are walking around on the walls. You could even have some texturing on the floor where it feels like you're walking on roaches. So you have your customers on edge already. You have them seeing that strobe effect so it looks like the roaches are walking, and then you feel like you're walking on them as well with the texturing on the floor. And then you get that visual and that scare of the actor lunging out at you and even like just hissing at you as the roach, because there are hissing cockroaches. So I think that would be a very disturbing scene and definitely be one of the grungiest and creepiest scenes in your haunted attraction. That was the Haunted Informer. I hope you enjoyed. Subscribe and hit that bell icon so you get notification every single time I put up a new video. Give this video a thumbs up and share it with your friends. And I'm on social media. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. You can find all those links in the description below. And what was your favorite silicone mask in this video? And as always, happy hauntings.